My name is Nisshaa Muniandy. I have movement disorder, dystonia.
Hello, Nisshaa. Thank you very much for joining us today. It is really wonderful to have you with us here. Shall we start by you sharing a little about yourself?
Hi, doctor. It's really great to join you as well. Oh yeah, it's a long process actually, because I had dystonia when I was 6 years old. My left arm started to shake involuntarily. We went to a lot of hospital, but we couldn't diagnose me what was wrong with me. Growing up, I thought I was making it. In my mental head, I was shaking. I thought I'm scared. My parents were putting me into meditation to breathe and stuff to relax the muscle. And I'm like, no, something is wrong with me. It's not breathing. And then I was left untreated for so long until I was 17. Because when I was 17, they noticed my neck was going back and forth. It, it didn't just stop in my hand. So my parents was, what's happening to my child? We again went to the hospital. Please diagnose my daughter. What's wrong with her? That's when we get to know that she have this disease called dystonia. I was like, finally, it's not my own making. And then that's when I feel so relieved because I have a name. It's not my making. It's not mental illness or something, but it's really something wrong with my body. So that was such a relief actually. Okay, we can move. What's next step? We can go for treatments now.
I can't imagine what you have gone through. How was your experience in school?
So I didn't have friends because they thought I'm shaking quite weirdly and they didn't want to make friends with me when I was primary school. Yeah. But when I entered my college, it's amazing. I had tons of friends. I had so much people around me. Because we are 18 plus, so they kind of understand something is wrong with her, but who cares? Let's talk to her. She's amazing. People are talking to me despite my condition, so I just love that.
Well, it's wonderful, and I'm very glad that you make a lot of friends in your college years. I would like to also maybe ask you a little bit about some of the things that you had to do in school just to understand how this condition has affected you. For example, did you have difficulties with writing?
I had tremendous difficulty in writing. Oh my god. Teachers don't like my handwriting because I write really ugly. And I write in my two hands. I don't use one hand because I have to control this hand from shaking and I have to, like press it. So I have to use my both hands to write. So I have a very unique way of writing. Well, I'm quite smart student. So thank God for that. I got good grades. But when I went to enter my master's, that's when I was like, okay, everything is typing. I was like, yes, no more writing, please, no. But even then, I think I know what to do because I didn't know my diagnosis when I was doing my master's. So I can ask them a special treatment.
I understand that you are a teacher right now, and maybe if you can share with us why did you choose to become a teacher?
I've been teaching since I was 17 years old because both of my parents are teachers. So I kind of have that natural ability, I guess, to become a teacher also. I have masters in English language studies. So mostly I teach English subjects.
How did you cope with the difficulties that you have expressed while doing your teaching duties?
Because I can't write in whiteboard, I can't write. I can't use marker pen. So in my school, especially my class, they have PowerPoint presentation. So all my lesson plans will be in the slide.
Nisshaa, I think it's inspiring to see how passionate you are and how kind you are in becoming a teacher. And I know that you are not only teaching English, but you are also teaching people about many other things, including spreading awareness about dystonia. Would you like to share more about that?
It was a difficult journey to accept myself. So hard for my own self to accept I have this illness. What am I going to do now? social media came into the picture. When I started, the first video was in 2018. I think I only had like 10 followers at the beginning. I kind of like posted the first post. It was very scary, to be vulnerable in public. But I love to write. So I write about myself. The moment I post, I feel like, okay, you know what, I can accept me. The more I write, the more I can accept myself. So that's when the awareness started to spread around the social media, and now I have almost 5,000 followers. It's quite wild when you think about it. When you start with 10 followers, it went to 5,000. So it's wild. But I wanted to educate, to advocate. What is dystonia?
Thank you very much, Nisshaa, for sharing your journey together with us today. We have learned so much from you, and I believe that you will continue to be an inspiration to many others. Do you have a message for young people living with dystonia for yourself to close this session?
Accept yourself. I think that's the key and the beauty of it. Just accept however you are, and you are ready to go.